Hey guys, I got my mask on here so that I'm ready to teach you because your face and my face are less than 6 feet apart at the moment. Oh right, we're on computers. Hey 7th graders. This is your mentor sentence video to teach you how to do mentor sentences, what they are, and to practice one together. And then you will have the document that's on the same assignment as this video. You will need to make a copy of it so you can follow along on the video and do the first one together with me, and then the next one you will do on your own. Okay, so without further ado, this is our mentor sentences. Mentor sentences are a sentence that comes from our reading. So this sentences we're going to do today are from the story you guys read last week, Young Ladies Don't Slay Dragons. And it has, it's a good sentence. And I've chosen it for specific reasons depending on its structure and what it has to offer you guys. And why we do this is how we're going to learn grammar together this year. We're going to look at a sentence that's done properly. We're going to figure out what it has done, what type of words are in it, things like that. And then at the end, we'll actually emulate that sentence, mimic it, and create our own sentence with the same structure. And it gets a little fun and a little crazy, and I'll show you how in just a minute. So let me minimize my face. Hello, by face, so that you guys can see the document. This is the document that you guys should have clicked on at the beginning before this video starts. So if you didn't already do that, pause the video now, go back to your assignment on Canvas, click on this link so that you can bring it up, go to File, make a copy of it so that you can follow along, okay? And then you will be able to do this with me. So this first one we're going to do together. And then there is a second mentor sentence down here that the expectation is that you do on your own after this video. All right. So we have 3 steps that we do when we have a mentor sentence. The first step that we take is to notice things about the sentence. This is our sentence. Our sentence is, a dragon with exceedingly evil intentions was plaguing the palace of Hexagon. That is sentence number 1 from the story Young Ladies Don't Slay Dragons. We first need to notice things about that sentence. Then we're going to label the sentence, and then we're going to, at the end, mimic the sentence, or I like to call it create our own Mad Libs. We're going to create Mad Libs. You guys don't know what Mad Libs are? Where it's like that book where it's a story and there's words left out, and then there's this page where it just says, like, you write down a noun and a verb and an adjective, and then you plug those into the story, and then you have a really silly story. That's what we're going to do with sentences. So, the first step, going back to step 1 and talking about it and then going through it. The first step we actually notice, where we want to notice things about the sentence, what type of sentence it is, what punctuation is present in the sentence, what purpose does that punctuation play, and how many words are used in the sentence, because if we're going to mimic the sentence, we need to have the same amount of words. So, what type of sentence is this sentence? A dragon with exceedingly evil intentions, not just evil intentions, but exceedingly evil intentions, was plaguing the palace of Hexagon. What type of sentence is this? The options are simple, compound, complex, and compound complex. Now, you might not know what type of sentence it is because you don't know what those 4 words are. So, a little overview, because we'll be doing this every time we do a mentor sentence, like once a week. You'll hear this, so I don't need to give you the in-depth right now. You'll hear it again. A simple sentence has 1 subject and verb pair, okay? It's not just how many subjects and verbs are in it, it's the pairs, okay? So a subject-verb pairing, just 1, makes it a simple sentence. A compound sentence then has 2 simple verb pairs, another simple verb pair, and they are together in 1 sentence. Compound, okay? Now, complex and compound complex get a little bit muddy because a complex has a simple verb pair and a simple verb pair, but then there's this little thing that doesn't make the second one as strong as the first thing, and that's called a subordinating conjunction. We'll look at those as we come to those sentences. And a compound complex, oh gosh, I don't have enough hands because it's got a simple verb pair, a simple verb pair, and then another one. I can't do it. Live long and prosper, y'all. This is a compound complex. There are 3 subject-verb pairs, but one of them, let's say the middle one, has this teeny little thing right here that makes it a little bit weaker. Okay, we'll talk about those later. Now, this one, because we're starting right now, is just a simple sentence. It has one subject and verb, so we know it's a simple sentence. So on your document, go ahead and write simple sentence. You can change the font of your typing from the original if you would like, whatever. You can make it pretty or goofy or silly or whatever type of, I don't like that one. Let's find font. Chewy. I'm going to make it chewy. Okay? All right, now punctuation. Punctuation are those little marks. Like in this one, there is a little dot at the end. Okay? A little, it's comma. If it's on the top, it's a colon. No, not a colon. An asterisk. Why couldn't I think of that? Apostrophe. Oh man. Okay. Long day. So, this one just has a period. Okay. So we're going to write period here. But why do we have a period at the end of the sentence? So write period there. We have a period because this is a full sentence. That's what we usually say. Kids are like, oh, it's period because it ends. It's the end of the sentence. Yes, but you can end a sentence with an exclamation mark and with a question mark as well. So this has a period because this sentence is not a question or an explanation, which means it is just a statement. You are correct. Okay. Next, how many words are in this one? Now, this one should be a fairly easy question if you know how to count. If you did not learn how to count in preschool, I'm not sure what to tell you. But we're going to count. A dragon with exceedingly evil intentions was plaguing the palace of Hexagon. That is, yes, that's correct. 12 words. That is 12 words. For the people in the back, it was 12 words. Okay. So we have noticed our sentence. Now we are going to label the sentence. Now we're going to label the type of words that are in the sentence. We have nouns, adjectives, adverbs, verbs, prepositions, articles, conjunctions. You have learned all those in the past. However, I will give you quick rundowns as we go through them as well. And again, pretty much every week when we do a mentor sentence. So A, the word A. Now you'll notice here that it's harder to do this on a document, and I'm doing it on a document so that you guys can kind of see how to do it yourself so that you can do it from home when you can't write, okay? So the word A is an article because it only shows one. Article means one, like a thing, so it means one. The other article in the whole wide world is the. There's only 2 articles, a and the. Those are articles, okay? Dragon is a noun. It is a person, place, or thing. It is a thing in this case, so it is a noun. With is a preposition. A preposition shows the relationship of 2 things to each other. So in this case, the TARDIS is with the Batmobile. It's a thing with another thing, 2 things. Now the TARDIS is on the Batmobile. Preposition. So the on is a preposition, with is a preposition, of is a preposition, etc., etc. Exceedingly. This one is tricky because people might think it's an adjective because it's describing something, because it's a describing word, because adjectives describe, but adjectives describe nouns, and exceedingly is describing the word evil, which is not a noun. So this is an adverb. Another trick here is that the word ends in ly, which makes it an adverb. Evil then is an adjective because it's describing the word intentions, which is a noun. Person, place, or thing. Evil, adjective describing intentions, noun. Got it? So if you are ever stuck with some of these funky words, go find the nouns because the word before the noun is probably an adjective, and if there's a word before the adjective, it's probably an adverb. All right, next up we have was, which is a verb. It is a helping verb. We're not going to get into that right now, but it is a verb. Plaguing. Oh, Lord, that sounds bad. And that is also a verb. Then we have the which you should know by now what that is because I just told you there are only 2 of them in the whole world. A and the are both articles. Palace is capitalized, and it's a thing, so it must be a noun, of, it shows the relationship between palace and hexagon, which makes it a preposition, and then hexagon, which is also capitalized, and a thing, so it's a noun. Now, these are capitalized, which means they are proper nouns. If you capitalize it, it becomes a proper noun because it is now the name of something. Okay? All right, we have noticed, we have labeled. Now we get to do the fun part, which is to mimic and Mad Libs it. So I already have down here a Mad Libs kind of set up, and underneath each blank, I'm going to put down what I know it is now. So under that is a noun, under exceedingly is an adverb, and then we have an adjective, and then down here we have, let's see, that would be a noun, sorry, and then we have a verb, and then we have a noun, and a noun. Boop, boop. Okay, now this is the fun part because this is Mad Libs. I don't want you to look at the original sentence at all. Like, I'm going to make it go away. Because when we do this, I don't want you to try to replace, like, I don't want you to replace the word dragon with another, like, mystical creature. Like, I don't want you to think the word unicorn automatically because it says dragon. I want you to think of a random noun. So, to help here, I'm going to think of a random noun. Random. The first thing that I grab on my desk is going to be a pen. Okay, a pen. Okay, I'm going to skip these because sometimes it's easy just to do the nouns first. So I'm going to skip the next couple words and go to the noun again and go, I need another noun, so I'm going to close my eyes and, what do I have? What is it? Phone! I grab my phone. Okay. Phone. Okay, I have another couple nouns here, okay, and they are proper nouns. Okay. What is this? Colored pencils, okay. The pencil of Yoshi. Okay, now I have an adjective and an adverb and a verb I need to get. So adjective describes. I'm going to describe the phone. I'm describing the phone because that's the noun that I'm describing. So I'm going to write obnoxious. Noxious. I got to figure out how to spell that right real quick. Okay, good. Okay, now I need an adverb to describe obnoxious. Happily. If it has an ly at the end, it's an adverb. That's a trick, y'all. If it has an ly, it's an adverb. Okay? So, a pen with happily obnoxious phone was verb, frolicking. With the pencil of Yoshi. And we're done. Oh, yeah. So here's our new sentence. The original sentence was, a dragon of exceedingly evil intentions was plaguing the palace of Hexagon. The new sentence is, a pen with happily obnoxious phone was frolicking the pencil of Yoshi. Yeah, I know it's really weird. So this is the really fun part about this, because that sounds ridiculous and silly, but it's technically grammatically correct because we followed all of our steps properly. So now it is your turn. I'm going to delete all of this so that when you actually copy and paste this, you can do this. Remember that you should have followed along and you should have the same things listed on your first page as me. Now, second page is up to you. We have a new sentence that says, the princess flexed the arm of ancient armor. You need to notice, label, and mimic that sentence. And that is your assignment. And then submit it at the end. All right, I look forward to reading your sentences. They better be silly and funny and not just be lame and boring. Okay? Okay. Bye.